Howdy YouTube family, it's Bolt SRNA coming to you again with another day's topic. Today I wanted to talk to you guys about what medical specialty is right for you. So there is a Myers-Briggs personality test online that you can take, and I'll link to it below. And then there's also a chart that has been found online that has a lot of different types of personalities that you get from the Myers-Briggs exam, and it links it to what kind of medical specialty you'd be best in. So today we're going to talk about, is anesthesiology the right fit for you? Do you have the right personality for it? And if not, what is the right specialty for you? Okay, so the first step that you have to do is go to 16personalities.com, and this is where you're going to take that exam. I actually already took the exam so that I would have my results that I could talk about with you guys. And I have to say that I honestly think that this 16personalities.com, this Myers-Briggs test, is pretty good at figuring out what your personality is. It was very accurate on mine. We can talk about mine for a minute in case you're curious. I tested with an ESTJ, this -A, which is considered, they call it the executive. So I tested with 79% extroverted versus 21% introverted. Sometimes I do like to be by myself, do my own thing, very independent, alone, but I typically talk a lot, and I am the type of person who, in a group of people, probably will be talking the most. And then I tested 28% intuitive versus 72% observant. I usually am the type of person who is watching everyone around me. I am seeing things going on around me. I'm making decisions based off what I'm seeing going on around me. That's a really important aspect in anesthesia, because a lot of your job is watching everything that's going on in the room and making decisions based off that. And then I am 79% thinking and 21% feeling. Most people in my life can tell you that I am much more a direct talker and not so much beating around the bush for people's feelings. Sometimes that can be to my detriment, and sometimes that can be a little hurtful to those that I love. But they know what I'm thinking, and they know what my stance is on a subject. The next one is 89% judging versus 11% prospecting. So that goes right along with the heavily observant side that I have. I also am quick to make a judgment based off that observation. I quickly observe and I make a judgment. Sometimes I can be proven wrong, but oftentimes my judgment is usually correct on a thing. So there's always that certain percent of time that I have to allot for that I'll make the quick judgment and it's wrong, but typically it's the right one. And my last one here is 71% assertive versus 29% turbulent. I'm definitely not turbulent at all. The assertive, yes, 71% assertive. I'm very direct, and I don't like chaos at all in my life. Very organized and structured, and direct to the point of what I want and the goals that I have, and I want the people around me to be direct and let me know what their goals that they are, that you know, we may share, and then be able to work on those together. So once you get done taking your exam and seeing what your results are, it'll give you some of your strengths and weaknesses with this kind of personality. It'll tell you about romantic relationships, that usually problems or positives that your personality type has in that realm. Friendships, parenthood, career paths. For myself, it's pretty accurate. It says that I'm dedicated, which I am. Strong-willed, direct and honest, loyal, patient, and reliable. I enjoy creating order, and I enjoy organization. Those are my strengths. Now the weaknesses are pretty accurate as well. I am inflexible and stubborn, and that can get to be annoying to people who are in my personal life. It can be uncomfortable with, I can be uncomfortable with unconventional situations. That can be true. I usually like traditional, understood situations rather than abstract type things. Judgmental, that comes with the observation and snap judgment that I mentioned earlier. Yes, sometimes that you can come off too judgmental, and that can be hurtful to people. You can be too focused on social status. I do enjoy my friendships. I enjoy, loyalty with those friendships, and I do care what my friends think, and not so much that it controls what I do in my life, but it does matter to me what my friends and my close ones think of of myself and in our relationship. Difficult to relax. This depends. I can be difficult to relax at times, but if I make the conscious decision that I will relax, then I can have a good time. And difficulty expressing emotion, probably true. I'm much more a factual person who likes things that make sense, and emotions a lot of times don't make much sense, and I don't operate very well with emotional type of stuff in my life. So I like people who know what they want and state what they want, and we can work on those goals together. As the emotional aspect of things, I sometimes have to work with that. So this is really accurate for myself, an ESTJ. I'm curious what you guys got as your result. Comment below and let me know what yours are and if you think it's accurate or not. Now, where this gets interesting when it comes to medical specialties is, all the different medical specialties, they kind of have different personality traits to them. And a lot of times there's people in the medical field, we make jokes about like people who go into dermatology or the radiologist or a surgeon who thinks, that everything has to be cut to be fixed, on a person. There's a lot of different personality traits in medicine. And so this chart, which I will also put in the description so you guys can link up and see what your personality type links to your specialty. I'm just going to go through and look at mine and tell you if I think mine is accurate, and you guys look at yours and let me know if you think yours matches you to a medical specialty you think will actually be something you would like. So an ESTJ says that I would be good as an OBGYN. No, not only no, but hell no. Also general practice physician, like general, it's kind of like family practice. Probably no. General surgery, maybe if I wanted to do surgery, but I definitely don't want to do surgery. Orthopedic surgery, if I was to do surgery, that would probably be the one that I would do. In pediatrics, no. So I don't think that this accurately reflects my personality type for what type of specialty that I would work in. Honestly, anesthesiology is my favorite and what I am feel like I'm most connected with and most fit for. And that says that ISFPs and ISFJs are good for anesthesiology. Those are the only two that I'm seeing here that it links directly to anesthesiology. Oh, no. INTJ as well. So I think the Myers-Briggs exam is very accurate, and it does a good job at telling you about your personality type and what your strengths and weaknesses are. I think this chart that links it to what medical specialty you would work is not accurate in my case. Now, maybe you guys could comment and say, hey, this fit me with exactly the kind of careers that I was looking at in medicine. Maybe you're planning to go to NP school, or maybe you're planning to go to, you're gonna be a midwife or something like that. Or maybe you're going to med school and you're choosing your specialty like surgery or something. So take this exam, figure out what it links up below, and let me know in the comments if you think this is accurate or not. It says Judge Judy is an ESTJ. I don't know if that's a good thing. Frank Sinatra, I'll take that. Boromir from Lord of the Rings. How did he take this test? All right, Robb Stark from Game of Thrones. Come on.